name's Elizabeth Lewis. I'm a soprano and I am a developing artist here at Victorian Opera. The Master of Music course is amazing. We do a lot of work on the floor. We actually get to use our craft. It's not all theoretical. Unless you actually get to use it and put it into your muscles and your body, it's just a thought, it's just an idea.
With Victorian Opera we get to perform for many of their main stage shows, sometimes minor roles, but also we learn how a company is run, how to conduct ourselves in front of other professionals and also other singers as well. There's only 8 of us, 7 singers and 1 repetiteur or rehearsal pianist who has the opportunity to be part of this 2-year course.
We're expected to be working at the same level as all the professionals around us. It's really, really important to be held at that high standard, and amazing just to be able to work in a professional environment and be treated like a professional. We do coursework through Melbourne Uni, mostly in languages. We learn phonetics and we learn French, German and Italian.
The university has brought in a number of different coaches and singing teachers that we also have the opportunity to work with. It's fantastic to be part of Victorian Opera whilst also studying at university.
The company is really good about getting us into rehearsals to at least watch other people if we're not in the show. These people have such a wealth of knowledge and experience. All of that feeds into their performance and informs what they're doing. It's a masterclass every time you come to work and watch that. It's fantastic.
Everyone at Victorian Opera has a commitment to the future of the art form. As the students came to us to get hands-on experience, weekly coaching, chorus involvement, minor principal roles where appropriate, and eventually, of course, their own show. What I've done is invite 4 Australian composers to make their own Australian version of the 7 Deadly Sins.
7 Deadly Sins is a really interesting project. So the first half is the sins of Australia, so 7 cities.
Each city in Australia has been designated a sin.
Brisbane is sloth, Sydney lust, Canberra pride, Melbourne greed, Hobart envy or covetousness, Adelaide gluttony and Perth anger or revenge.
We really get to showcase what we've been doing over the last 2 years, but also to stretch us into a sort of more cabaret style, but while still using all of our operatic techniques.
We've had to develop certain skills very, very quickly and then deliver them as a final product to a paying audience.
That's an interesting combination because we've had young developing composers working with young developing artists, and I think that's been very stimulating for all concerned. The Tasmanian Symphony Composer Development Program has been involved with this, giving opportunities for composers to workshop their orchestrations with the singers, with the Tasmanian Symphony.
One of the most important things that Vic Opera does is we always have new music every year.
It's a wonderful process because we also do have a bit of license to suggest different changes that might help or enhance the piece as well.
You can make it your own. You can talk to the composers. They're really wanting to do things that make the voices shine. We've worked at Hamer Hall, we've worked in the Playhouse, we've worked at the Malthouse, down at the Palais, and we also tour throughout Victoria because we are Victoria's company. Working in all the professional venues as part of the course is great because you get to work in places that you'll work later on.
Next year I'm actually lucky enough to be working at Victorian Opera as a repetiteur, as a member of the music staff next year.
My voice seems to be heading in a more dramatic direction, so I'm heading to Germany and I've got some gigs and just see what happens.
Victorian Opera have been fantastic with me this year, and I can't wait to perform with the company again next year.